What's good? It's your boy TRENT, and I'm back one more again. This time I'm back with a brand new music reaction, album reaction, and it's New Music Friday, and your boy just dropped a brand new album. It's LL Cool J, The Force. Unlike the other YouTubers and reactors, I do not skip the songs. I do not pause the song. I listen to the whole song, and at the end, I give my commentary. I grade each song from 0 to 10, 10 being the best. So if it's a trash song, y'all already know that's 5 and below. If it's mid, average, okay, that's a 6. Now, if it's a good song, depending on how good I think it is, and y'all, that's 7 to 10. So make sure y'all stay to the end. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and follow me on every social media, Lil Trent Music, because when we get to 10K subs, there will be a Cash App giveaway. I will give away my hard-earned money to y'all for the best comments, you dig? So make sure y'all subscribe, make sure y'all stay tuned. For right now, we about to jam The Force by LL Cool J.
Your fucking panties all in a bunch and making reaction vids. I hate you niggas that make reaction vids.
This is Spirit and Cyrus. Future and Snoop Dogg, I believe. This the intro.
This is my manifesto, the reason why I did it. The press will call me evil and label me a menace. Don't let the lies deceive you, they push me to my limit. Racism's a disease, it's only right I kill it. Black blood, you're quick to spill it. Justify rape and pillage. Hide behind your image and terrorize my village. Your life, you won't live it, your death will be horrific. A 147 grain bullet to be specific. On 9 I'm lifting it to execute a hypocrite. Creep up a little bit and squeeze, I'm sick of it. I walk away slow as the people gather round. Quick change of clothes, blend back in the crowd. Let the paramedics work, right? That's not your job. Now you dead up in the dirt, right? Cause that badge is the mob. A big blue gang, how the problems get solved. By incendiary devices, your body's dissolved. I know all of your tactics, flight jackets and fog. Call us niggas, take a light quicker, like you were God. So I'm aiming with my rifle, my heart's become hard. You're the devil's disciple, so I pray on your car. Like vigilante, like vigilante. Dirty magazines with my beat up in like vigilante, like vigilante. Suppressors and magazines for my M16. Like vigilante. Don't try to apprehend me, I'm black and blue your family. Don't try to apprehend me, I'm black and blue your family. Don't try to apprehend me, I'm black and blue your family. Don't try to apprehend me. The world wouldn't listen, I begged for assistance. Everywhere I turned, more and more resistance. I travel long distance, they called you death instant. You may not believe it, but my weapons is convincing. I monitor the airwaves, watch for the x-rays. Blood is the appetizer, death is the entree. I wanna hear them scream, line them up with the beam. I remember we would take lives for the same team. I know you gonna follow me, try to intervene. So the exit wounds are ugly, entry wounds are clean. I catch you at the red light, oh, you looking for me? These bullets are my slaves, it's time to set them free. I smile as my lame niggas run away from me. Please catch them for me, I smile when you saw me. Innocent bystanders are witnesses of the glory. They have nothing to fear.
I'm reacting to it now.
Don't try to apprehend me, I'm black and blue your family.
New shit.
Don't try to apprehend me, I'm black and blue your family.
Leave your grave again.
I'm black and blue your family, I'm black and blue your family. Don't try to apprehend me. I heard you on the radio, gasping, barely breathing. I slowly drove away as I bit you, believed it. We both know the reason why it's open season. You promoting treason, you holding evil allegiance. Guilty of malfeasance, you ignore my grievance. If you would've listened, it's your gift that we would grieve it. It would not have become a homicidal disagreement. We both know I'm right, but you label me an extremist. I stitch you fuckers up and make the murder seamless. The killer's tailor-made, I'm dressing up the demons. People don't believe you to the world as in the people. Listen, ongoing saga, believe me, this is the prequel. Blinded by my black skin, now your head is see-through. The ones that I kill first, they are just a preview. Meet me in the mountains, let's play a childish game. I'll hide while you seek, then we'll go up in flames.
Hey, that's Cyrus of a Spirit, bro. Before I give my grade, let's talk about it. First of all, I want to give LL Cool J his props. I want to give him his flowers. For one, LL Cool J always been low key role model of mine. Like when I used to have a haircut, like big head, you know what I'm saying? And I used to get a lot of comparisons to LL Cool J. I know I don't look like him. Yes, I'm not trying to say that. But I used to always lick my lips and shit. Like, I used to lick my lips. And let me tell you about licking your lips. The reason I stopped because I kept on licking my lips in the winter time. In the winter time, it get cold, so you get like all that shit around your lips and shit. And I stopped licking my lips. But LL Cool J was known for licking his lips. He was known for, like, he wasn't, to me, he never was like considered the best rapper, but I want to give him his flowers because he was always the first hip hop rap star. Like, and his song is featuring Snoop Dogg, even though Snoop Dogg didn't give no bars, he gave a few, you know what I'm saying, a little something on the song, you know what I mean? But Snoop Dogg is considered the most popular rapper. Like, you see him in commercials, you see him everywhere. He's the most famous rapper. Like, you gotta think about Snoop Dogg came out in the early 90s. He probably was doing his thing in the 80s, but the early 90s when he came out, the biggest thing smoking, and now he's still relevant, and Snoop Dogg is 30 years in the game. But before Snoop Dogg, everybody looked up to LL Cool J. Snoop Dogg, Nelly, one of my favorite rappers. Nelly is one of the reasons I started rapping, and even Nelly looked up to LL Cool J because LL Cool J was the first hip hop. Y'all got to think about Def Jam, Run DMC, but Run DMC was a group. Beastie Boys was a group. Everybody was a group. Fat Boys, all this shit. LL Cool J stood by himself. Mama's not gonna knock you out and all this type of shit. And he made the bucket hat, like, I gotta give it to him. He made the bucket hat famous. Like, I'm gonna give it to him. It was a Coogee bucket hat. They had different fabrics and shit. You had the fur bucket hats, the regular bucket hats. He made that shit famous. And the fact that he was so young doing it, we is 40 years into his career. Because you gotta think about 40 years, that was in 1984 when he really first came out. So you got to think about it. It's 2024. He is still doing it, even though we look at him like a rapper turned actor. I'm just judging him based off this rapping. Before I give my grade, I just want to give him his flowers, even for putting out an album. And the reason I want to celebrate this is because hip hop just turned 50. So hip hop technically only been around for 50 years. 50, you could add a couple of little older than 50 if you want to say like the disco era, all that shit before hip hop was actually hip hop. But he actually been a star for 40 years since he came out to now. So you got people like Jay-Z that we look at as OGs. He in his 50s. He still put out bars and verses every now and then. The last album we heard from Jay-Z was the one he did with his woman like a couple of years ago, Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce. It was her birthday the other day. And we got people like Nas, like still dropping. Like Nas just dropped 3 albums. He dropped 3 albums in 2 years. Like, no, he dropped 6 albums in 2 years. Like last year, the year before. And Nas still got it. So I think we in a generation now to where we showing that we could be like the rock stars. We could perform, we could tour. Well, think about music, period. You could tour your music forever. If you got a hit, and we just lost Rich Homie Quan, like R.I.P. Rich Homie Quan. But I just want to say that we all could, everybody who do music, you could make that music last forever. You could tour forever. You got a hit. What people don't understand, you could tour forever. Locally, nationwide, where overseas, you could tour forever. That's one thing. And then the thing about LL Cool J, he switched to acting to where you think that they didn't, like Will Smith, like kind of T.I. sometimes. T.I. dropped music, but he went on a Will Smith path to where he was in TV shows and movies to where we didn't care about LL Cool J music. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he came out, he was on Breakfast Club. I seen him doing a couple of interviews, and I'm a YouTube nigga. Like, I want y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel, but I watch a lot of other YouTube channels. I like watching content, interviews, and podcasts and all that. Shout out to y'all. But he been letting us know about this album, and I'm reacting to it tonight because it's like he didn't put it out when I was watching it. But I was like, whenever he dropped this, I'm gonna check it out. See, because he was, if you watch his interviews, he really enlightened, and I think that comes with a lot of years of living. Like, the older you get and you can still do it, like, I respect that for that. But I'm making this video long as hell. Anywho, we're gonna dive deep into this album. For this first song, even though it has Snoop Dogg on there and they have too much of Snoop Dogg, I'm gonna downgrade it, but it was a solid track. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it like, oh, it's all right. Like, he still got it, but I feel like something on here gonna show me that he one of the GOATs for the reason. Y'all gotta remember, LL Cool J came out with that term GOAT. Like, we call quarterbacks, my favorite quarterback, Tom Brady is the GOAT. But we never heard of GOAT before LL Cool J, so I want to give him his flowers. And, you know what I'm saying? And even though he looking at Jay-Z like Jay-Z, we look at Jay-Z like the GOAT, but LL Cool J got a different look because it was like, he probably look at Jay-Z like, I gave you that title because I went off and did some other shit, and I was making other type of music, and LL Cool J just like an everyday man. He like, he was like, y'all got to think about, LL Cool J was a kid star, a grown star, a movie star. He was everything that could be anything. So for him to even be willing to drop this album, then I heard in his interview with the Breakfast Club that he gave MC Lyte the battery in her back to drop her album. It's like, I like hearing older rappers still rap. Like, it's not an age thing. Like, I'm not telling y'all niggas that y'all can make it. If y'all still trying to rap and y'all don't got nothing like, y'all trying to make it at an old age, I get, like, no, I'm not agreeing to that part. And like, 2 Chainz got popping when he was older. Future got popping when he was 29. That was kind of late in the game for his young shit, but you gotta have a little motion before you keep it going. Like, if you still trying to rap at a certain age, like, but the fact that LL Cool J already been doing it, now it's time for us to give our flowers to all the people who been doing it. And now I feel like Nas set that trend because he dropped them albums that went they did good numbers, and everybody fuck with Nas. You got to think about when Nas came out in '94, he had niggas rapping on. He set a trend for niggas rapping a certain type of way. It wasn't no fun type of. It was like some real rap type shit. And the fact that Nas still going, Jay-Z still going, but Jay-Z drop verses every now and then. Nas dropped projects, like albums and shit, and I feel like that really created the motion for all the older artists to keep going. And I'm making this video long as hell, but I salute them for all that. But this video right now, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. It's damn near 7. It's damn near a good song, but I'm gonna say it's mid. I'm gonna just say it's mid. It's good enough to say he's still going, but hopefully I can find a 9 or a 10 on the track. Tell me what y'all think about this song. Tell me what y'all think about LL Cool J. What y'all think about older rappers getting in the booth and making new albums? What y'all think about it? And what albums y'all want me to react to next? Of course, I'm not gonna listen to the whole album, but I'm gonna listen to most of the album. If I skip your song or pass your song, let me know in the comments. I'll come back and react to it. But we about to get to the next song on this album. For y'all to figure out what it is, leave y'all grade. Click that like button. Click that nigga's video if y'all rocking out. If not,